Coming up on Full Sail Live, another disappointing loss for the Denver Broncos, while Teddy Bridgewater's concussion was active for the Broncos. Then, the Detroit Lions losing streak continues in Minnesota. Finally, foul on the plate, unsportsmanlike conduct, Raiders John Gruden. Full Sail Live starts now. Welcome to another episode of Full Sail Live. I'm Travis Rose, alongside.
What up, dude? This is Kurt Steele.
What a game that came down to the wire in Pittsburgh. It's back to the drawing board for Vic Fangio and a struggling Broncos offense. Let's head out to Heinz Field for the highlights. The Denver Broncos really dug themselves into a hole in Pittsburgh. Broncos ball. Teddy Bridgewater draws back and hits Courtland Sutton for the first down and much more. Broncos ball in the red zone. Bridgewater rolls out to his right and hits Kendall Hinton in the end zone on just his third catch of the season. Steelers lead 24-13. Later that quarter, Broncos ball. Teddy B dials back and hits a diving Courtland Sutton in the end zone, and the Broncos tack on 6 more, failing to convert on the 2-point conversion. 1 minute left in the game. Steelers lead 27-19. Broncos ball. Bridgewater finds an open Kendall Hinton again along the sideline. Just what the Broncos needed. 4th and goal in the red zone. Bridgewater drops back and throws a pick in the back of the end zone. Steelers win in a thriller that came down to the end. What a game. Final 19-27. Head coach Vic Fangio had this to say about the loss.
Yeah, I mean, we've proven we can put ourselves in position to win against 2 really good teams, 2 teams that most people have picked to go to the playoffs.
In week 5 of the 2021 NFL season, the Detroit Lions got an opportunity to go up against a struggling Minnesota Vikings team. Unfortunately, by the time the game kicked off, they were 10-point underdogs to the Vikings. We head over to US Bank Field for the highlights. In a game where the road didn't get any easier for the Detroit Lions, the Minnesota Vikings would try to run out the clock in a low-scoring game, but a crucial fumble from Alexander Madison would give the Lions the ball in Vikings territory. On a 7-yard touchdown run from DeAndre Swift, the Lions would score and then get a 2-point conversion to make it 17-16 with 37 seconds to go in the game. The Vikings would then get Greg Joseph into position to attempt another 54-yard field goal to win the game. He rips it, and the Vikings win 19-17 over the Lions. It's back to the drawing board for Dan Campbell.
When you see your players give all that they have and you lose that way, it's tough. You know, you don't want that for them. So, but we'll be better for it.
Still to come on Full Sail Live. Is this the end for John Gruden? We discuss the situation down in Viva Las Vegas. Stay tuned. Full Sail Live will be right back. Las Vegas Raiders John Gruden has officially resigned after racist, misogynist, and homophobic remarks have emerged in old emails he sent out. Rich Bisaccia will serve as interim head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders, effective immediately. Curtis, Gruden had really dug himself into a hole this time. Some viewers may not be aware that the reason John Gruden had past emails exposed is because of an investigation into the toxic culture with the Washington football team. Do you think someone could possibly want Gruden gone? The NFL leaked some of Gruden's emails, specifically in this case. Why would that happen?
Well, you look at the case itself, it had to be some alarming details in those emails. You look at the language that was used in the emails that have been leaked to the New York Times, and you look at it, and it has to be the inflammatory language.
We are talking about well over 600,000 emails in this investigation. Whatever the reason, John Gruden has now officially resigned as the Raiders head coach. How will this move affect the Raiders moving forward? In a recent interview, David Carr stated that the Raiders need to reach a championship effort in order to move forward. Championship effort and championship finishing are the words he used repeatedly.
Well, you look at the Raiders themselves, it can only go one or two ways. Well, we're the Raiders and we're going to come together and we're going to move forward and go ahead and try to win championships. We can't do nothing about the past. All we could do is move forward. And I think that that's the direction where David Carr is trying to push the team as a leader and the quarterback of the Las Vegas Raiders.
Moving forward, the Raiders will face off against the Broncos this Sunday. What are your expectations for this Raiders team?
Well, the Raiders are going up against a very good defense. If they can go out and make plays on defense, they can stop the Broncos offense, which has been struggling of late, and it will be a very tough game.
What about your Detroit Lions? Week 6 home game versus the Cincinnati Bengals.
Well, the Lions are primed for a victory. So I think they can go in, pressure Joe Burrow, keep him on his toes, pressure the pocket, and go out and get a victory. You know, establish the run and mix up a good dose of play action pass. And as long as Jared Goff holds on to the ball, the Lions are primed for a victory on Sunday in Ford Field.
Well, folks, that's all the time that we have for today. Make sure you tune into next week's show as we discuss Week 6 of the 2021 NFL season.
And the NBA season is finally upon us. Who will win the chip this year? Until next time, he's Travis Rowe. I'm Kurt Steele. Good night, sports fans.